Well, hello there. We are live. Hi. Hi, hi, hi. I'm live over here. I'm live over here. I'm live everywhere. I missed last week and I miss all of you. I try not to, right? I'm trying to keep kind of a nice little consistent schedule going here and I missed it. So it's good to be back. Um I'm going to keep it short today. So I'm very dressed down today. I hope you don't mind. It's been a really easy breezy morning here at home, and I've been catching up on some great things. And I just went on the most amazing walk. It's gorgeous weather here in Dallas today, beautiful sunshine, beautiful temperatures, and I got to walk the whole time catching up with a dear friend of mine. Hi, Janelle. So we walked and talked, and she walked and talked, and she lives in another state, and we got caught up and talked for like an hour, I think. And I didn't have time to change. So there we have it. Well, today, um, really, what I want to do is just talk a little bit about something that came up in the past week, maybe a couple of things. Um, in talking to a potential client. So I had someone call me the other day asking about my coaching services and whether I would be a fit for her. And so I was kind of describing how I coach, and she's worked with coaches before. She's worked with life coaches, business coaches, uh, different people to kind of help her along her journey. And it was as I was describing kind of how I work, words kept coming to me. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to own this and I'm going to claim this and be proud of it. In that, the way I coach may not be the same way you've been used to coaches, business coaches, life coaches, executive coaches coaching you. And you know what? I'm proud of that. I'm actually excited about that. And because I know it works and I know you benefit from it. And so the words that were coming to mind, I think I used this word on the phone with her, it's revolutionary, I think. The way I coach, a lot of that is because of the work I've done, the coaching I've had, the recent mind coding certification. I was awarded. It's a different way of coaching, and and the other word that came to mind is it's a disruptor. I think it's a disruptor in the industry to coach this way, to help people on their journeys this way. And so I'm really just here to say I'm excited about that. I'm excited about being a disruptor. I'm excited about being revolutionary in the coaching space. And I'm going to like own it and claim it. I don't know if you guys saw my post yesterday, but I literally resigned or I fired myself. I told someone late in the day I'd fired myself. I resigned, I fired myself all in one go. I resigned before I fired myself, maybe. Have you ever done that? Have you resigned from a job when you know you were probably not meant for that place much longer? And I did that after doing a great meditation, in that I realized the way I have been working and operating and showing up has not been serving me and my business. And so if I had truly hired me, would I have accepted this standard? I would have said, you can do better, Claire. Like, I know you can do better. I want to see better from you. And so I did resign yesterday morning, wrote myself a whole lovely letter of resignation and signed it. I really did. And then I rehired myself after lunch. And I actually thought through, if I was going to hire me, what would I be looking for in myself? What skills? How would I expect me to show up? What expectations and goals and performance criteria would I put on myself? It's hard when you run your own business, right? You've got to put these criteria on yourself. And I decided I wanted to hire someone who's dynamic, who isn't afraid, who will stand in their power and show up as themselves and show everyone just what they are here to do, right? And not hide behind anything. And so that's who I hired yesterday afternoon. So that's what you're getting today. And so that's why I'm really proud to say my coaching style is different. I am a disruptor, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Um, how am I a disruptor? How did I describe myself the other day? You know, when I coach with people, it's not a one size fits all. It should never be a one size fits all. I know there are a lot of coaches out there that have these booklets you fill out, or matrix you fill out, or template you fill out. And it's great to fill out stuff to get some information. But when you try to put people into boxes and then administer the same package, as it were, or the same methodology at the same time each week, we're all so different. And what I love to do with my clients is see where they are. I might have an idea in mind for something we're going to talk about that week and coach on. And that client's life has taken a complete 180. And that thing I had in my mind doesn't fit them anymore. It may at some point in the future, but it doesn't fit them today, and it's not going to serve them today. And so I love that I can pivot in the moment, depending on where the client is, and adjust what we're going to cover to get them the result they want. Either that's feeling better, getting in motion, having momentum, achieving at work, as having something happen at home in a relationship, so that they get a good result after our phone call, or after our meeting. And so that's where it's a little different, because I do have people say, what is your methodology? Like, each week, what will we cover? Do you have an outline of what we're going to cover from week to week? No? Yes? No? No. I know by the end of coaching with people what I would like to see them achieve. I know how we're going to get them on that path by certain methods, but it's not going to be week to week, this planned out thing of a curriculum, as it were, because that might not fit your life in that moment. And I'm proud of that. The other thing I was able to describe to this potential client the other day was what I've learned in recent months, particularly through the mind coding certification that I did, is to use kind of cutting edge methodologies, research in science and spirituality, psychology, NLP, various things to upgrade how you will operate in your life, so you can elevate your life and your business and live out to your full potential. And we do that through really identifying the beliefs you have as a person and looking at the identity you have, really, really delving into your identity, figuring out what your current identity is, what your current belief system is, how that's showing up for you, how it's holding you back, how it's helping you, and then designing who you want to be and the identity you want to have, and actually moving forward with that. So that's what we get to do. And it really is a solutions-based approach. Like, we'll delve into the various methodologies and practices, but I don't just want you to walk away with words and knowledge and information and notes. What I do at the end of every session is assign action-based work that gets you in action and gets you living out the solution while you're doing all of the work. And so it really is a seamless and beautiful and effective and powerful process to help you thrive and find success and create a life that inspires you daily. And so you get actionable tips, you get great examples, you have real life work that you will start to implement as you're growing and learning. But it starts with your belief, it starts with your identity, and then we take it from there, and we get in action very, very quickly. And so I love that I'm helping people really, people in their 40s, 50s, 60s, really start to look at their identity, about who they are, who they want to be, who they show up as, and live into that. How exciting is that, right? For us at any point in our life to be able to reinvent who we are and start living optimally. And it doesn't require you to quit your job or break up with a relationship or move or whatever, right? You can start showing up in this identity in subtle ways, and people will notice. People will notice. You will feel it. Um, so it's really, really exciting. What I've done recently as well is start to offer, just to kind of explain it, VIP half day sessions with people. And the reason I started doing that, typically I work with people either through my courses, through group coaching, or through private sessions a couple of times a month. And that can take time. What I decided to do is get people in action and get them results very quickly by offering an immersive experience. So, in a VIP one-to-one session with me, and I'll put links everywhere, we'll work together for 3 hours. So 3 hours out of your week to get you in motion, to get you momentum, to start to uncover some of these beliefs and identity and come up with a plan for you to then go into your life, your business, your career, your relationships, your health, whatever it is we identify, and to start shifting how you show up, what you're doing every day to get the results you want. And we do it in that 3 hour chunk of time, and you'll come away with an actionable plan. Now, after that, you can continue to check in with me. We can work together more. You can go off and do it on your own. You can do whatever you want, but my goal is to get you in action quickly, get you results quickly and momentum quickly, rather than it taking you weeks of showing up and showing up and showing up, which is amazing too, but it's not always practical for some people to commit to that kind of time commitment, or enjoyable really, because it takes time, right? So if you want to kind of fast track your transformation, your results, your getting in action towards success in any area of your life, I really recommend you check out my VIP one-to-ones, and I offer a few of them a month. So if we don't have space here in October, there'll be some in November, some in December. This is a perfect time to do it, by the way, because we could come up with an action plan that you put in place at the start of 2025. So imagine like going into the holidays, and you can kind of relax because you're like, I've already got my plan in place. I already know what it is. I already know what I'm going to be doing in January. I don't have to think about it on January 1st or 2nd or 3rd. I can relax into the holidays knowing that I'm good. I'm taken care of. So now is a great time to sign up for these VIP sessions, and we can really get you planned out for 2025. I love to start planning at this time of year for the next year. And it gives me peace of mind going into the holidays, like, okay, I'm good. I don't have a whole lot on my plate as far as planning goes. So let's do it. Let's do it now. Like I said, I'll put links everywhere. But I just want to encourage you to, as I did yesterday, revamp things a bit. If you're feeling a little stale, if you're feeling a little stuck, if you're feeling a little just kind of on this hamster wheel and you're just trying to get this year over with, what a waste. What a waste. Let's not talk about getting the year over with or getting through it. We've got 2.5 months left in this year. That's a lot of time for you to start seeing and experiencing a shift and seeing and experiencing results, be it your career, your relationships, your health, whatever it is. I can help you with that. Let's do it now. Let's start it now so that you start January on fire, right? And so maybe it's time for you to fire yourself or resign and rehire yourself into this new version of you that takes action, that gets a momentum, that invests in themselves, bets on themselves, knowing that you're going to do amazing things in the next couple of months and in 2025. And sometimes that's all it takes. That's all it takes. If I can ever answer any questions, message me, call me if you have my number, DM me, whatever we do. And I'm happy to talk. And there are links everywhere to get on my calendar if you want to talk to me about working together. Check out the various things that I have. But my goal is for as many of you as possible who feel aligned to how I show up to help you get there as fast as possible in the results, in the transformation you want, let's start it now. That's my goal. I want to see all of you showing up in this life that you get to live, creating it, loving it, living it, optimizing it. I hope you have a beautiful weekend. If you're anywhere like me where the temperatures are a bit cooler, go enjoy it. And I'll see you next week. Have a great day.